there, MP.
Like those kicks, MP?
We can't wait to see you on next home game, Mets fans. Every one of you will get the same with the next trading cards.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting. You take a look at the Nets. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, can't overstate it here. This is a huge game. A loss knocks them out. A win, they got a decent shot to make it to the knockout round.
And then the situation for New York. This is a massive game for them in the Cup. Sitting 2-1 tonight, a must-win.
Yeah, history tells us if you get to 3 wins in the group round, you have a good chance to get to the quarterfinals. So they have a lot to play for.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Right wing. Lewis passes this to Parker. From 9 feet. And it's in, off the glass.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Sarr. It's Barnes on the wing. 3-pointer, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And New York has possession. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Now here's Parker, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Parker, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Fades away. Here's Ware. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Thunder.
Oh, man.
Oh! Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Whitehead passes to Barnes, and the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Jeffries. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, and the shot goes.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Here's Thunder. They set the pick. Here's Dillingham. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now Parker. Pass to Holden. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dillingham. 8 points in his last time out. Chalk up 2 there. Now here's Parker. Pass to Holden. The fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And for both of these teams, this is their 4th and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both have done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Got a hand on it. Here's Sarr. In his last outing, he had 11 points. His first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Jeffries. The Knicks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Holden. Here's Jeffries. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
Here's Parker. The Nets. Making their last shot. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And Parker throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Knicks trail by 3. Drives to the hoop, and Parker throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim at his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Jeffries. He's guarded by Barnes. Fades back. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period. unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Jeffries. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Count it. And the Nets lead by 1.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And New York has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Dennis. Back to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes goes in. It's good. Barnes has got 8.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now a timeout called by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Banks. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. Releases. New York again can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 3. Takes it inside. It's tipped. Here's Christie. Butler covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. Number 1, the Nets.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Jeffries checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:22 left in the first. Kessler finds Bledsoe. There's a screen. Pass to Thunder. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. New York has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Nice shot by Christie. Brooklyn trailing. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
New York shooting an impressive 47%. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw misses. They've got Scotty Barnes. He's out there with Sarr. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8. The 3 from Barnes. And it's New York with a rebound. Jeffries has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Podziemski. Unloads. New York again can't hit. Outside Barnes. There's a screen. Here's Dillingham. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Warriors was tremendous. He had 36 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Parker. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Jeffries. There's a screen. Tries again. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. New York leading by 7. Parker with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Jeffries. Pass to Dennis. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. In transition, here they come. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sinks the tray. Now just a 4-point Knick lead.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Parker outside. Here's Jeffries. Let's go with a 3. It's stolen by Barnes. Jumps up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Jeffries. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Parker. Give him 8 points now. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Sarr. Drops one in from the wing. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Parker outside. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Parker. Here's Jeffries from outside the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Dillingham. He's got 11. Goes up on the wing. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Lewis. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Driving to the basket. They set a pick. To the left wing for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Just 1 point separating the teams.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Johnson, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Now here's Parker. Tight defense on him.
Brooklyn foul. Sarr. Second personal foul. 14th foul.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dennis, covered by Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 11, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw no good. New York making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Second free throw, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lewis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lewis has got his first bucket in this one. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Dillingham. It's deflected.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Parker. He's got 10. Holden can't hit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Whitehead's got 6 here in the quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Parker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And the Nets making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. They set the screen. Pass to Holden. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Can't get it to drop. New York trailing. Nabbing another steal.
Another rip, and he continues to climb to the #1 spot in career steals.
One of the greatest ball hawks in the history of the NBA.
And he's got one more takeaway in mind. That would be John Stockton's place atop the all-time steals list.
Here's Podziemski, following the bucket by Brooklyn. 1:05 left in the first half.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Knicks trail by 4. Oh, swiped away. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Parker. Thunder grabs a board. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside Johnson. 15 seconds left in the second period. 5 to shoot. Here's Thunder. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game,
looking at the Knicks, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading.
and let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Nets.
The pace of this game is...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the court right now for the Knicks. And it's Holden in at the 3 slot. Now here's Parker. Pass to Jeffries. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Whitehead's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dillingham. Lewis with the rebound. Here's Jeffries. There's the triple. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has got 5 now.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Knicks trail by 5. Up top, Parker. 12 points for him. Pass to Ware. To the wing, right side. Here's Lewis. Here's Jeffries. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Parker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 14.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Barnes passes to Thunder. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Holden. Holden's got 4 rebounds now. Parker outside. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Holden. For the tie. Jeffries, no good. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. From deep, Sarr. The Knicks pull it in. Holden's got his 5th rebound in this one.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Parker. Defense right on him. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Fast break, Brooklyn. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the official signal a jump ball here. Here's Jeffries. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Lewis. New York again can't hit. Nets leading by 3. Thunder, the pass to Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Holden. Parker passes to Jeffries. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lewis. Pure from 3-point range. Lewis has got 8.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Barnes with it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Knicks trail by 5. Now a timeout called by New York. So the Nets making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Number 1, the Nets.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Pass to Holton. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Butler. Brooklyn leading by 5. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Launches a 3. Here's Ware. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now here's Parker. 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jeffries. He's guarded by Barnes. Jeffries, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. 16 feet out. And it's New York with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Butler. Good on the short little jump shot. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And here's Podziemski. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Parker outside. Here's the pick. Top of the key. New York again can't hit. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Whitehead. Outside Butler. Now Barnes. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Parker. 14 points for him. Over to the wing to end the run. Barnes with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. Barnes feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Holton. Holton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Fades and shoots. Brooklyn pulls it in. Whitehead passes to Barnes. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Driving inside.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now a timeout called by New York. And as we head into this break, the final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
We've got Sarr, and it's Wesley in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Lets it fly. The shot by Thunder, no good. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Jeffries. Here's Ware. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Butler. Pass to Thunder. Here's Wesley. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's off. Dillingham's checked in for Brooklyn. Lewis has checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. Nets leading by 19. Out left to the wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Holden. Holden's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Lewis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. And it's New York with a rebound. Jeffries has got 11 rebounds in the game. So the Nets making a switch here.
Team foul. Substitutions for the Nets. Scotty Barnes.
And New York has possession. The steal. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No luck on that one. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Holton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Gets the 3 to fall.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Parker. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Dillingham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
So he gets them both. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. It's Barnes on the wing. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barnes against Parker. Pass to Ware. A deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Ware's got 9 points here in the second half.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Knicks trail by 17. Holden, the pass to Parker. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And there's the screen. Thunder. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Well, the Knicks shooting just under 40% from the field. That one goes. Count it. Thunder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Thunder.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
The first one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And for the NBA.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.